Hello, how y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Sorry for the really late stream start. Let's just say I was destroying the toilet before our stream started. Since this morning, I don't know why, I guess all the water I drank yesterday decided to go in my intestinal tract instead of the bladders. So it's been oomphs. Yeah, it's a good Thursday. How y'all doing? Also, we play Woo tomorrow. Good shit. What? What? Okay, let's. Ooh. I think everything looks good. Yeah, alright. Other ones are broken. That's nice. For once, my stream settings didn't absolutely bork itself. I also added a bunch of like Doro emotes, because why not? You know, with Doro getting more popular, you'd think they had more emotes, but they're not really doing it. Okay, you know what, Frog? Okay, calm down. Niche game is niche, I guess. Well, I'm just talking more about the beam. I like a little Doro dog though. That one's good. Sorry, you didn't sorry with that emo. What you talking about? Ugh. Oh yeah, also, if you didn't check the schedule, depending on how my morning / midday pans out, we may or may not have a stream on Saturday. Dealio. So, I think I might finish before the scheduled stream time, but I'll let you guys know. If I don't go live on Saturday after like an hour of the, because you know, I usually give myself like a 30-minute grace period within the actual start time, but if I don't go live, or if you see the announcement or I don't go live within an hour I'm supposed to go live, it probably means I'm not streaming that day, but I'll try. We'll see. I was thinking, okay, well, at first I was thinking maybe I should just not schedule it, but like it's like so on, I really don't know how long it's gonna take, so it's just kind of like might as well just go for it. If it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, just keep an eye out. I'll do my best to post update. Original comment from you. Let me guess. PogChamp. Poggers. Poggies. Your Pokemon carrot? I think you told me about that. Wasn't that? Didn't you said you made like one of your Sword and Shield playthroughs look like me, or was it your Scarlet and Violet? I can't remember. I remember you telling me that a while back. Wait, how y'all enjoying the new Nikkei update, by the way? I heard it's pretty good. Some pretty huge lore drops from what I've heard. I probably need to log in and pull for, I don't know if her banner's still up. I've been pulling on other gotchas, so I don't know if I could really pull on the new Snow White as much as I like the new model. Stories, Pa. It's great. It's good so far. So we got someone pogging, and someone saying it's okay in my opinion, and then we have someone saying it's great. She's still up. Okay, I might just log in just to snag her real quick if I have enough free pulls. I think I have a pretty high pity currency too, so I might just get one pity. So is this like the what was it? The epilogue of the prologue episode? Is that what's kind of going on with it? 3 years, huh? 3 years of prologue. 3 damn years. You read chapter. See, I'm not even that far in chapter. And that's Snow White. Ooh. officially it. So we're in arc 2 now, or arc 1, I guess. So we're done with the quote-unquote prologue arc, and now we're in arc uno. If you could, if only you could pull her. It's not like pilgrims have still a lower drop rate on rate up or anything. Oh. Red Ash, Arc Guardian, Old Tails, and ends over. So wait, Overzone is so the order is Red Ash, the new one's Arc Guardian, and Old Tails. Okay, and then Overzone. Gotcha. Cut you lose instead of plot points for featuring reveal more lore. So just kind of like a plot hole fixer. Gotcha. Makes sense. Right before Overzone. I might check it out. How much more time we got left on Snow White's banner? Don't tell me I got like till like Tuesday or some shit. We're in a black box in time and we didn't know what happened. Okay. Ends on the 21st. Oh, so I got time. I got time. Oh shit, oh, you know what? I forgot Enfield also comes out soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mr. Oswald, he is. I remember when they first revealed Oswald's character, I didn't like him because, you know, he just kind of locks them out. But then once they started showing more of his story, it's like, oh, okay, I see why. Okay. Okay, Oswaldo. They really, because I remember back in Overzone. I remember when we all were going through Overzone live, and we were all like, "Fuck this Oswald guy! How dare you!" Now everyone's just like, "Yes, Oswald, the goat. He's the boy." I hear you on your theory of the side characters. Oh, there's a side character theory. Oh yeah, also if you guys look at the Twitch global emotes, which I know you guys don't use, Twitch removed like a third of their emotes, by the way. Yeah, if you look at Twitch's global emotes, a third of them just got deleted, just got nuked yesterday. Yeah, that's something that happened on Twitch. A lot of their global emotes are gone. The Bang Boo emote's gone. He's gone. No more official Bang Boo. Why? I think because Twitch couldn't afford a license, so all the official emotes like Pot Friend, the Bang Boo, all the Fall Guys one, the Paimon one, what else? Pretty much anything that was a third-party character has been pretty much nuked because I think Twitch just couldn't afford the license anymore. Yeah, their collab stuff. Yeah, it's gone now. Twitch is, I know. Dude, I like the Bang Boo bounce. That was cool. That was an official emote. I thought it was a 17 emote for the longest time. But yeah, the pretty much every emote that's been collabed, and not only just the only weird emote they removed that I found was weird was Iron Mouse emote, because when Iron Mouse made records in her subathon, one of her emotes became a global emote, but now they also nuked that one. I don't think Iron Mouse would be mad if Twitch wasn't paying her licenses for her emote. Still Minecraft? Oh, we still have Minecraft. Let's go. See, as long as we still have Minecraft, we're good, boys. We still have the creeper. Sounds a bit odd. Well, that's the theory. Twitch never gave you a reason why they nuked all those emotes, but they're all third-party characters. So yeah, we don't. All the Elden Ring emotes are gone. Oh, here. I found the tweet. Here it is. Here's the tweet. These are all the emotes that were removed. Can I please screen share it? Stream? Yeah, all these. Okay, come on. There you go. All these emotes were removed. So these are all gone now. They don't exist anymore on Twitch. Credit card was declined. Loki hated Capo. I don't like Capo. It's a classic Twitch emote. It's like literally was here since fucking Justin TV. You're all VIP. You stand free. I stand free, true and free. No, King James isn't a VIP either. He's there, just chilling. Yeah, it's a shame. See, here's the thing. Okay, I get all these. Okay, I get Batman, Star Wars. Really, was ZZZ get mad because ZZZ's always doing Twitch drops? I get Fall Guys. Fall Guys fell off. I guess. Is this camping emote license? I guess so. See, okay, so there's actually two streamer emotes. There's the Kai Sinet, whose stream broke records. It makes sense that I'll get global. And the Iron Mouse global emote. Those really gotta get removed? I don't think those two streamers would really care. Excuse me, I look back at chat and I just see Saga going crazy. What? What about Pog Bones? It's gone, yeah. Is Pog Bones another streamer emote? I actually don't know if it's a streamer emote or a reference to something. Yeah, I don't know if that streamer made that emote or that's owned by, or it's like an actual character. I know this is the Fortnite robot. This is another, I guess this is also the Hamburglar. But I guess McDonald, they never pay McDonald. I don't, well, okay, what's Megaphone Z? Is that a reference to something because it has a giant Z there? I wish I could apply in time and be aware of the campaigns earlier. If I recall, the ZZZ sponsors, as long as you're just streaming it, you should have automatic drops enabled. Because every time I've streamed ZZZ, it just has drops enabled automatically. But it might also just be automatic because I'm already an affiliate streamer, so every time I play anything that has a promo. Oh, you don't mean drops? Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. No, I miss Podfriend, dude. Why did they get rid of Podfriend? Which doesn't make sense because Elden Ring / Bandai allowed Twitch to have this stuff. They even gave people a fucking Twitch badge for people who watch Elden Ring streams on its release day. Why'd you get rid of Podfriend? Partner program? Could, yeah. You only stream on things that pay you actual money? Oh. I don't usually take those. I don't take the sponsors because I already work another job. And you already subscribe, so I'm like, and also my audience isn't big enough to really worth spamming you guys with sponsored streams. It's just what I do. I personally, also, I don't like ads unless I will only take a sponsorship from a game I already play. But of course, I'm never gonna take it. Okay, there's one thing I try to do applying for a creator. I was playing for, so on Hoyo, I applied for their creator beta, like the beta, like early access servers for Star Rail. I applied, Hoyo Hoyo responded and said, "Yeah, we'll look into it," and then they just never responded after. Big sad. I wanted to play the Star Rail creator server, early creator server. Oh well, I guess I'll just wait. Speaking of Star, a lot of people are getting mad about that elation unit. The elation path seems kind of boring, but who knows? It's too early. I'm not here. I think the funniest thing coming out from Star Rail is what was it? The new character that isn't Sparksy. What's the other one's name? I forget her name. You know, true, but I do stream it a bunch, but I don't really make dedicated content. True, I don't make vids. I just stream it. I just want to run around with Sparksy, right? I just want to see how she's doing. And that new character that is hilariously getting censored in the Korean. Oh yeah, you can't stream the creator server. That's true. I know I can't stream it. I just want to, you know, offline testing for my own sake because it's fallen. What was that new character's name? I forget. Let me fucking look at my own gotcha channel. Ooh, I gotta add Wuthering Waves to the gotcha news soon. Okay, let's scroll up the news channel. I forget her name. That new Janjo character. What's her name? Fuck. Where is it? There's a Sparksy tweet. If I scroll a little bit higher. Yao Guang, yeah, there you go. Yeah, for one, the Yao Guang Eidolon art, she's like looking in the camera doing a little pinching hand pose, but if you play on the Korean servers, they like awkwardly zoom into her head. Because, you know, nothing puts down a Korean dude more than drawing a pinching hand symbol. Just cause, well, true. Well, normally, they responded, like, someone live responded, yeah, we'll consider, I was like, yeah, I can't remember exactly the email, like, hey, yeah, we'll think about, I think it was somewhere along the room, we'll add you to the server or something. She's doing a fox sign, yeah, but apparently on the Korean version, she's like zoomed in. We don't know if it's intentional or just a bug, who knows? Sure, yeah. That's what we were talking about last time. Because I remember the Nikkei 3rd anniversary artwork. They had to like take down the tweet and then repost it, even though because Rappy was just doing a slightly hand pinch symbol. So yeah, it could be. It might be. Well, we'll see. It's just a creator server, so we don't know exactly now. I like how hell people are mad that they got rid of pod friends in the Bang Boo emote on Twitch. I forgot I had this tweet open. Hell people are mad about it. But yeah, it's true. Why did they get rid of pod friend, man? I know it is. But like, really? Whatever. Like I said, I have not want to speak. But like I said, I feel like getting offended by a pinching hand symbol is just outing yourself. I know. Well, here's the thing, like I said, Frogs, it doesn't affect us because we're not Koreans. Nor do we grow up with Korean culture, so of course we don't care. That's why I said, from us outside looking in, just looks like it's, you're right. They're mad about small pee-pee. Dude, it's hella dry today, so my throat's also hella fucking dry. What else? There was other news. I should really just start writing down instead of just bookmarking, because I just scroll through my bookmarks to see what I missed over the week to talk about. See, no, not even C people are offended. It's just Koreans, Frogs. Like literally, the pinch symbol is only for Koreans. But among the same line of thought, certain journal, there has a meaning somewhere else. That's true. That's true. Throughout Asia, the Sig Heil doesn't have any negative meaning. God damn it. Break's over. Go back to work. I'll take it number 9 large. Two number 6s extra dip. No, it's context. I know, as I said. That's why I said, well, like, I don't know the entire cultural context of it. I get why they had to do it for Nikkei, because Nikkei is a Korean game made by Korean developers. So I guess why they have to do it. But like something like Hoyo, which is a Chinese-based game that mostly targets Chinese audience, with global being just the overflow audience, then like, do they have to really care? I don't think they have to care. Did you? Oh yeah, huh? Twitch doesn't like the word slave for some reason. Okay, I'm not gonna allow that. You know what? I'm a white. As long as no one's using the word slave degradingly, I don't mind people saying the word. Okay, Twitch. Can't say slave anymore. Slave, not slave. Well, yeah, I guess if you're a Korean game and like your audience targets Korean, right? But if you're, well, like I said, Hoyo's a Chinese-based company and they target the Chinese audience. Like they make changes for the Chinese audience. Like when the Chinese audience complains, then they do changes. When the Western/global audience changes, Hoyo will almost never change it because, you know, Hoyo doesn't listen to the global player base. A wage slave. Yeah, what the hell is a wage slave? These are huge. Well, it's true. Well, here's the thing. The majority of gacha whales are in Asia. And the ones that whale in the West are mostly Asian like me. Because I don't know why us Asians just love gachas, all right? It's just in our blood. China, Japan, Korea, Myanmar. I guess, true. Yeah. West is second-class citizens. You're well for sure. I don't whale as hard as I used to. I think I used to whale really hard in Genshin, but because I used to pull for every character, even if I know I wasn't gonna use them, and then I realized that's kind of stupid. And then now in Star Rail, I think I've probably spent more in Star Rail collectively than over Genshin, because, you know, I've played Star Rail a little more. You know, I have less units in Star Rail, but I've pulled for more copies for individual units. Although in Genshin, my max rank up units are Eula, Hu Tao, and Ganyu. So that's already a lot. Whereas in Star Rail, my only max unit is Cyrene, with the next closest one being Evernight, which is 3 out of 6 copies. Welcome, Rectum. I don't want to apologize, but I feel it's funny to say Trump would approve of this. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people who aren't American are also blowing out of proportion what our president is doing, or at least what he says. They only see what global news clips for a line of dialogue, and then everyone outside of America just takes that wildly far out of context. But I can't really get too deep into that. After all, the U.S. president is technically my boss. No, I'm good. I don't need to do that. You did use those third-party sites. I remember using the free. What is that? Oh, moral or reason. That's another thing. Some people just not like people out of pure principle, or just I mean, there's always a large, whoever is in power, there'll always be an equally amount of people that also don't like them. Like every US president is hated globally for a different thing. Yeah. Another sign is a good piece, but my main complaint right now is how my government is handling the shutdown, and not only that, my president's administration decided to shut down all federal work unions, so that's just kind of causing an uproar amongst all federal departments right now, and let's just say it's not been good. Yeah, no, there's no such thing as a good politician. Who should we invade next? Good question. Let's get Canada. Let's just, you know how many years Americans have joked is just grabbing Canada. Let's just grab Canada already. Oh well, the UK, which is a bad sign. No, don't touch the maple fucks. Governments are most time nest of corruption. Well, there's corruption everywhere you go. All right, it's just a nature. I mean, literally look inside Twitch's upper administrative. Their biases and corruption amongst other streamers is obvious. A super highway to Alaska. No, here's what we do. From California, actually no, from Washington State, we just build a giant bridge going straight to Alaska, right? Because we own that part of the ocean anyways, not Canada, so we could easily just build a really long bridge. Like, what else actually sucks? I don't know. There is factions. Well, tribal behavior factions is always going to be a dichotomy of wherever you go. I mean, I'll say one thing about American politics. It's so volatile now that everyone just kind of echo chambers their own side and refuses to listen to the other side, and just always automatically believe the other side's egregiously wrong. And even people who are quote unquote on your same side on the political team still would disagree and start pointless arguments. It's just not worth getting into politics. That's why I just talk shit about all politics and just move on. I'm not filter, yes. Or we just go the newer route. Filtered. I'll admit something. Seeing Venezuelan's Communist Party getting absolutely extricated was not something I was hoping to see, or not hoping, but wasn't expecting to see in my lifetime. That's as far as I'm going to say before the whole Twitch political community goes crazy. So I'm just gonna keep it there. It's just something I was not expecting on my things I expect to see before I die. Although I still have my one rule. I refuse to die before Half-Life 3 comes out. I know Valve's gonna release it one day. Okay, chat, calm down. See you on the next Dog Shocker stream. Bro, I may make an occasional political comment here and there, but you ain't seeing me shocking no dog, alright? I guess also in Twitch and drama news, I do find it funny that a lot of Hassan viewers are leaving Hassan and becoming Asmongold viewers because Hassan just wouldn't stop talking about Asmongold, and they got so tired they just ended up watching Asmongold instead. This man is so lost in the sauce, it's kind of funny. Yeah, Hassan, yeah. I have a shocker. Why would you? What? I remember people on like back in the day on Twitch would like have dono goals where you could shock collar them, but due to Twitch's self-harm rules, you can't do that anymore. So you're technically breaking the rules, Saku. Unless it has unless it's like Hassan shock collar and you duct tape the prongs. You'll release when you're, dude. If Half-Life 3 comes out and I'm on my deathbed, I'm gonna speedrun the game before I die. Yeah, he does it. He's been kind of going off the deep end ever since the dog collar incident. I wear the shock. I don't think Fancy even has rules for that either. I don't think they allow that either. I'm not getting banned. Yeah, well, it's like I said, we've seen other creators get permanently banned for doing less to their animals. Meanwhile, this guy gets away shocking his dog and doesn't get banned. That's just my biggest issue. I mean, it's so obvious Twitch staff has a bias for that man, because Twitch is openly admitted they're very biased and have a very certain agenda when it comes to their politics. But I'm not gonna get too deep in the sauce. You never know when Twitch staff is watching. Last time I got a little too political, one of my VODs got nuked. I'm not sure you guys ever knows that, but I think with the last stream I think one stream I decided to make a little bit more comments on like the Twitch political sphere, and that fucking VOD got nuked, and I didn't nuke it. Twitch did. So there's not a true freedom of speech here in Twitch. No, people should be permanent for others. ILG, bro, that makes sense. If they show boo or an American click, it's perfectly okay. It's not. I know what you're trying to say, Frogs, and there's like a whole deeper thing, but like I said, I don't really want to get into it. Don't want to get into it. We were talking about gotcha before this. Something gotcha. Trump should have made Twitch headquarters next. I don't need both of my jobs being federally owned by the same guy, all right? It's already bad enough that he's already causing discourse for all the administrative part of my actual job. I don't need him doing crazy shit for Twitch. Although, like I said, our current Twitch CEO, he's kind of crazy though himself. Reminder, the current Twitch CEO used the official internal work email to sign up for a Pornhub account. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. The Hub account. And paid premium on that account. The guy also acts like, bro, I may be in my late 60s, but I'm forever 20, bro. Yeah. Must should buy Twitch already into X2. He's not gonna buy Twitch. You know why? Because he already turned Twitch into a Twitter or X. I refuse to call it Twitter. He turned Twitter into a live streaming platform that you can't even have a chat in. I'm not sure if you guys ever tuned into a Twitter live stream, but you can't use the chat in there. There's no chat. There's literally no chat function on Twitter live stream. So I'm just like, what's the point? And everyone that streams on Twitter just redirects it to Twitch anyway. So. Just kidnap Dan Clancy in the middle of the night. just Maduro style Dan Clancy. Hey. We'll call it Jolt instead of Twitch. I guess the other big shitter going down Twitter is that yeah, if anything you upload on Twitter, whether it's an image or artwork, you openly agree to it's a form of signature now that you openly agree for Twitter/X to use whatever you upload onto Twitter for internal purposes, marketing, and AI generation, which is also causing quite the upset in the artist market. But like I said, if you all ever want to be an artist on the internet, don't put all your eggs into Twitter. Yes, it's the new Twitter to us. Rock put a boost down. No. No, don't ask Grok to do that. Grok? Dude, you know, I swear I can't tell. Okay, sometimes when I'm looking at Twitter comments, I can't tell if some people are genuinely memeing or they're so idiotic they have to ask Grok for the most basic things. You know how many times people have to add, like, Grok, is this real? And Grok, what country is this? I'm like, you can't tell with the language and the flag in the background. They have to ask fucking Grok? You pay for the check mark, you can ask the AI to pretty much do anything to any. I don't pay for the check mark, and I could edit any image. I tested to see if it's real, and I was like, yeah, I literally, this is like one of the artists I follow. I saw that you had the edit image button, so I was like, okay, I clicked it and like turn this into Among Us, and it did. Yeah, it's universal. The beta for the beta, it was check mark only, but now it's global. Anyone can use it. So you could literally, you could literally turn anything into a slop. My only complaint about the AI generation shit is ruining RAM fucking markets. Yeah, it sucks. That's why the scare got really bad, because it became global. Anyone could use it. And with the new TOS on Twitter, it's now yeah, you're publicly submitting your face to be used for whatever Elon wants to do in his weird goon chamber. Ultra, yes, that's the dangerous part. I mean, it's not like you couldn't do that anyways, but the fact that Twitter made it so accessible to alter real images, and there's no how do I say, safe for work filter, you could literally almost do anything. And yes, and X has claimed in their terms of service that they are not liable for any edits they do. It's up to the user who generated it. So you can't sue X over it. You have to sue the guy who edited the generation. Okay, Frogs, you need to chill. I don't know what the, I'm not even gonna read that message out loud. Not a sack of shit. It really is. But you know, I go to Twitter to just to see the filth. I mean, not to quote Asmongold, but let's be real. You only use Twitter to see the filth. Let's be real. Grok, please put the bikini in the bikini. Speaking of Grok, did you see the new thing that Razer came out with? Razer recently doing like their own like Alexa thing, but it has like an anime avatar, and it's powered by Grok AI. So technically you can have Grok at home now. Because Xbox allows sensitive content on the EU. Is that more like an EU issue rather than an X thing though? Dang, rip European bros can't even enjoy a wholesome art of their Oshi getting pegged. Cropped. As you verify your age of the picture, but fuck that. Yeah, see? Rip arena for you guys. Well, weren't people cheating the system by just using pictures of like Kiryu Kazuma or fucking or the character's name from Death Stranding? I only know him by the actor's name, not the character's name. Grok, I do have a job. I don't need you to give me a job. Excuse me? Grok. But yeah, so the thing is, the Grok Ultra AI, if you want to use, though anyone can use it, if you want to use not safe for work prompts, you have to have the check mark. So I guess you can't do AI porn edits of real people unless you pay for Twitter Blue or X Blue, whatever, or Twitter, whatever the fuck this shit's called. The other comment, and you can just go to the artist profile type the area. That's fucking that's funny. An ID for your local. See, that's the way to do it. Yeah, use their AI verification against them. You use an AI generated image of a generic looking dude and say, yeah, this is me, and they're like, okay. But I do find it funny that people were using a picture of Kiryu from Yakuza to verify their age, and it worked. X cancel work, is that as a web browser extension? Like I said, I don't have to worry. The only thing I need are ad blockers and cookie jar deleters. You know, I was scrolling to Twitter, and out of all anime clips to show, it showed me that one particular Prisma Ilia clip of Miyu and Kuro. Okay. This is VPN you're, to JP, you're good. That works too, yeah. Wait, would you need VPN to the East Coast? Because wouldn't the East Coast of the US be closer to you than JP VPNs? Question mark, right? If we think from distance from that part of Europe to Proton's your friend. I also use Proton. I love Proton. If you're wondering what email chain I use, guys, I use Proton. Although the downside is you do have to pay for it yearly, but you don't have to worry about like Google spying on you or looking into your emails or whatnot. Hotmail. Do people even use is Hotmail even a usable service these days? Because some of my coworkers still use a Hotmail link. I'm like, what the fuck? You're still using Hotmail? Yeah, really? Can I still create a new Hotmail? Let me see. Hotmail. Oh, it's just Outlook. Okay, that explains why some of my coworkers have a fucking Hotmail link. It's Outlook. It's owned by Microsoft. So yeah, I don't want Microsoft to have my deets. They don't need it. It's only here for you. That's true. Fair. Honestly, respectable. US Twitter kind of sucks 90% of the time. Although, even though I'm on US, I do get a lot of JP Twitter. But then again, I follow a lot of JP people on my Twitter, so I don't have to. The only stuff at the times I see Western stuff is like through the Western VTubers I follow. AOL's dead, bro. Western Goon. Oh yeah, dude. All my favorite Goon artists on Twitter are all Japanese. There's a couple Korean dudes in there too. Wait, yeah, let me see here. I think one of my favorite Gooner JP artists is Dicko-san. She's pretty goated. I can't show any of her artwork on Twitch because that'll get me permaban, or at least temporary ban. Hey, they're a good artist. They draw proportions pretty dang good. Be wary of the horny female artist. You know, a lot of people say men are too goonery, but man, you think gooner dudes are bad? Wait till you see a gooner woman, man. I mean, literally look at Love in Deep Space. Motherfucking, oh, God forbid Nikkei releases a gacha character with a lot of saibu. People are like, oh, this shouldn't be allowed. It's on the App Store. Meanwhile, Love in Deep Space, you can literally get a fucking tiger paw of the dude pounding you. and then feminists are, oh, this is an okay game. You see, us gooner dudes could only have implied sex scenes in their gacha games, whereas the female players could have straight up almost explicit sex. The fact that you know them, or that I know them by name, because Dicko-san, she's goated, all right? She's just a good artist. Nothing more, nothing less. You guys want to learn art? You need to understand anatomy? Go look at her. But for real, you know, I forgot I'm following Stella Sora on Twitter. Why am I following? I don't even play this gacha. I'll just stay following. I also follow Trickle too, but I don't play Trickle. But I like the artwork from Trickle Chibi. I'm not gonna start recommending. I need to say, yeah, we already got a little too spicy political on this stream. I don't need another stream to be fucking nuked. Let me see. There's some good JP artists I like to follow. Okay. A lot of these are just gacha games on my follow list. Oh, how did you like ZZ Star? Pretty good. Like the lore reveal. They're definitely setting up for something. So I guess Arc 1 was just kind of getting the overall conspiracy revealed. Arc 2, I guess, was about the Exaltus and the Creator, and I guess Arc 3 is going to all be about the weapons now, the Void Hunter weapons. I kind of see where the story's playing. Not only that, they finally revealed one of the AIs, because I remember, what was it at the start of what was it during the 2.4 update, right? I was talking about what happened to the other AIs they mentioned back at the start of the game. Well, they kind of teased it with what the fuck was that Bang's name? Springtrap? I forget his name. I'm thinking of the. Remember the final cutscene in Chapter 0 with the siblings at near Hollow Zero and like the very, very bleak obscurity thing, yeah? Did it have to relate to the teacher talking to them, right? I remember I was saying something like that. You were talking about that cutscene, a very bleak cutscene. I don't remember what they said. I just remember where it took place and how bleak it looked. I forgot I followed a guy on Twitter that married Hatsune Miku. I forgot this guy had a Twitter. I was just scrolling through my Twitter feed. I just saw one of his tweets pop up on my For You. Oh yeah, I don't know if I brought this up, but I think like a week and a half ago. I guess on the new year, some woman in Japan, she married her cardboard cutout of Kiryu from Yakuza. Never change, Japan. Never change. See, people already in Japan are already pushing it that far with fictional characters. What would happen if they did it to a No, they can't do it to a VTuber, because that's a real person behind the character, right? And I think that'll cause quite an uproar in the Japanese community, and also with the company too. There was something, I'm trying to find that other tweet. I can't find it. There's a certain word that flashes on the screen. What's the word? I don't remember the word. The 1.0 is so far better. Rewind. Don't tell me there's like some weird ass time rewind shit going on. Don't tell me. Don't tell me finality got to play on this. Don't tell me we're experiencing shit backwards and then going back. Fuck, I can't find that one thing I was talking about earlier. Oh well, I'll give up. Oh. Either if you're using the teacher talks to the internet or proxies in the past. Huh. It could be. That's what I was feeling, because it was revealed that they were talking to the siblings, but the siblings don't seem to remember it. Like I said, I'm wholly confused about how well, I'm not confused, but I'm excited to see where the story goes forward with this. Since it takes forever for the follow calculation to go. You're going true. You're right. There'll be a little kid. Yeah, I know. I feel like the mysterious powers of the Hollow is really something that still needs to be revealed. Because I'm still not entirely sure that the Hollow is a result of the creator's power, or the creator is just harnessing the Hollow. Right? You know what I mean? Because the creator power seems to be the miasma, which could exist outside of the Hollow, whereas the Hollow and its anomalies are exclusive to it. And so far only one Hollow has miasma, which is the Wi-Fi Hollow, which I forget what, Lemming Hollow, is that what his name? Honestly, with how Hollows work, time travel might be a thing. But who knows? We'll see. We gotta see in how Hoyo plans out this 10-year story, right? Because every gacha fucking Hoyo writes has like a 10-year plan of storytelling. So let's just hope I don't croak before we finish the first arc. Holy fuck, Genshin is barely finally closing the Tibet arc. God damn, what the fuck? And you still have to wait on your daily rotations for evolution mats. So I remember when I re-downloaded Genshin for a brief moment, I was like, oh shit, I forgot. You can't just farm mats whenever you want. You have to wait. Play the current event or skip it? I have no plans of playing it, but should I play it on stream? It's one of those events I'm probably not going to play on stream and just play it off stream whenever I have the time. Unless it's like the Zambi event or something where it's like super crucial to the story. Because the only event I did stream on for Zenless was the New Year's one. And a little bit of the fishing one, but I hated the fishing one. That one fucking sucked. I hate the fishing event. I did not like it. It was so boring. And we still have time. I could probably fit it in for next week's streams. Do the event next week and then come back to Enfield. No, I know we're finally starting Wuwa tomorrow. But if we do the event next week, after we dedicate next week to ZZ's event, the week after that it's gonna be dedicated to Enfield. Fuck. I'll probably just wait till I'll probably do it off stream then. I'll probably play the event off stream then. If it's just for one, yeah, just play my own time, I'll do that. Yes, speed catching up, and Nikkei is gonna have to wait. He's gonna have to wait for a hot minute. Fortunately, Star Rail is gonna be a dry patch. But 4.x isn't due slate to release until like what? Middle of February, right? Maybe a little later. This is a minute of dialogue with huge revelation. Huh, such a weird gatekeep of lore. At least the event's replayable and you don't miss it out, so that's fine. We're good. Alright, so I'll get to it. I might have time to probably. If the event isn't too long, I should probably be able to knock it out this coming Monday. This coming Monday. Might be able to knock it out then. Some multiplayer. What? What am I doing? Playing Fall Guys again in fucking Zenless? I don't know. Oh god, never mind. I might not be able to knock it out. At least the multiplayer event currently in Star Rail is optional. Oh, you play alongside other people, actual combat. Oh, is it testing the new? Oh, is it like technically the? Oh, is this the quote unquote beta test for the co-op features they're planning to add later? I don't mind that then. Question is, can you stack the same unit, or is insta locking going to be a thing? It's a thing. I'm gonna insta-lock. You know, I feel like everyone's might just insta-lock Shangong, so I might just insta-lock Bernice every fucking time. Yes. All right, time to insta-lock Bernice every single time I can. Because why not? Oh, you can use whatever. Okay, it's not insta-lock. Okay. Wait, how? Okay, okay. Wait, how do characters like actually yell work then? Because they're an off-field. How do off-field units work? You just stand there and just kind of just watch stuff happen? Oh, the pool of units limited. Okay. They're probably still trying to figure out, because like I said, there's a weird case of characters' abilities only activate off-field, so it'd be kind of weird trying to use them on-field actively. Maybe Chungwall and Yishuan are the ones who stand. Okay. Yeah, the meta units. Makes sense. Okay, I think I need to play the new Nikkei event because I'm seeing a bunch of memes on Twitter I have no context for because I have not played the new event. Is the new Nikkei event that good? You guys want me to stream the new Nikkei event, or should I just, or you don't mind me just doing it off stream? Like how good is it? Cause I might, if we have enough time to do the event. Oh, okay. Do we have time? Will we still have time to do the event next Thursday, Friday, or next Friday, Saturday? Cause I don't want to keep on delaying WUA over and over again. I want to start it tomorrow. Then, you know, we could do it next week Thursday instead of just chatting. True. Because Nikkei's story isn't that long. You could easily knock that shit out in one stream once both part 1 and part 2 come out. WUA is gonna be a long one. I know. I have to catch up from 1.5 all the way to 3.0, so it's a long drive. Although, from one of my friends who consistently plays WUA and follows the meta, I'm surprised that Shorekeeper has never fell off. What the fuck? It's kind of rare for a year 1 gacha unit to ever stay relevant. So me happy. I don't know about Jinshi though, but then she also has max copies, I think. So we might be gooch. We'll see. But then again, it's just story stuff. She doesn't have competition. Oh, she doesn't. Okay, so she's still kind of like her only thing. Okay. Oh, speaking of gacha sports, you know who's getting a fucking unit refresh update? Sparkle. Which I'm like, oh, it's which I'm saying it's fine because, like I said, they can fix the inconsistency of Sparkle. But like I said, I think Sparkle's a perfectly fine unit. She just doesn't have units that utilize her kit, except for Archer. I guess Sparksy when she comes out. But I guess I can see why they're doing the Nova Flare for Sparkle, because Sparksy, yada yada, little fucking brat. Although one you know I'm glad they're updating in Star Rail is Black Swan. And now I have a reason to pull for her, but actually not really, because in my dot team I use Cypher, because Cypher also works really well with Hycillans and Kafka, even though technically Cyrene is best in the slot, but I like using Cypher. I try not to use Cyrene in every Crisis Air team I have. Sparksy is going, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I think Sparkle's kit's fine, and she just didn't have teammates to utilize her kit. So I don't know what they can really do for the Nova Flare, except for maybe fix some weird inconsistencies or buff her light cone. Because what you call it, her light cone is worse than just putting meshing cogs in Sparkle. Like the only light cone that performs better than meshing cogs in Sparkle is literally Sunday's light cone. Like Sparkle signature is kind of useless, so let's hope they buff that for Nova Flare. 2 other relations of Sparkle. But we only 2 other relations excluding her, is what you're saying? So you're telling me Sparkle or Sparksy is not optimal right now because we don't have we don't have a third, what you call it, relation? Unfortunate. Relations, okay. Then again, you could say the same thing about how Castoris needs like shit ton of memo sprites. Same with Evernight. We don't have an elation sustain. Oh, please don't make elation turn into another omnipath, like what you call it, remembrance. Because remembrance should be the only path that's kind of like does the jack of all trades path. You know what I mean? If elation's gonna do that, then what's the point? Another fucking what you call it, preservation and is it omnipath? Well, we'll see how this pans out, because people already weren't too happy with remembrance just kind of be a jack of all trades path, and with elation being the next one. They just have the same core mechanic. Okay. As long as it doesn't fall. But here's the thing. Because here's the thing. Remembrance supports could be used in non-remembrance team units, which is why that's the big reason a lot of people in the community had issues with, is because fucking Hyacinth is just absolutely cracked, and you could literally replace every other abundance unit with fucking Hyacinth 9 times out of 10. But if you make elation unit supports only work for elation units, then it becomes like the super rig issue where they're not valuable anywhere else. So it's like, you know. Hey, locks Lycons, that too. I mean, what was it when Few came out? People were mad that she was like one of the premier super break supports, but she was Nihility, so she couldn't use Dance Dance Dance. But instead they integrated Dance and Dance on her E2, which is like whale territory to even get E2. Hyacinth was the biggest mistake HSR ever made. I agree. As much as I love Hyacinth and her character arc, her as a unit is she should have been Abundance. If she was Abundance, I think things would have been. If she was Abundance, it would have fixed a lot of issues, because not only that, her Lycon could only be used on Abundance characters. Because her Lycon, it literally cannot be used by anyone on any other remembrance units except for her. There's literally, well, okay, maybe RMC for a weird meme build, but that's about it. Same with Evernight. Evernight's something, yeah. As someone who has an Evernight Exodia team right now, yeah, Evernight is a pretty fucking DPS. So Evernight does so much more damage than my casters that I literally bench my casters. My casters are just collecting dust now. To adds or downsides. Yeah, no. Like Hyacinth, see, the reason why Chibi isn't too much of an issue, because her power only comes from her E1, which is fine, because her Lycon is so mediocre that Dance 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 is actually is unironically Chibi's bestest slot. And not only that, Chibi is also a harmony unit, so she's just kind of, you know, whereas Hyacinth and fucking Evernight, they just fucking hit they just nuke shit. Not only that, Hyacinth does so much damage for a healer, by the way. Oh, see, the reason why Hyacinth could do that much damage is because she's a remembrance unit. Okay, game. Okay. Like I said, as much as I love Hyson on my team and her character, she really is just like, if you didn't pull for her on your account, you just kind of bricked your account. I mean, sure, they tried to compensate it by giving us a Don Hong PT, but like, Don Hong PT still doesn't do the crazy shit that Hyson does. Don Hong PT is just like a nice, it's just a nice, oh shit, I'm already using Hyson on another team kind of unit, you know what I mean? Well, I digress. She scales out healing done. So when Memo starts getting yoinked, it boosts her damage infinite. Yep. And that's why Castores and Evernight work so well with Hyson. But every fucking Star Rail creator and meta player has complained about Hyson and her problematics. Hey, at least Hyson doesn't benefit from using the funny eagle set. I don't know why. Like I said, I follow a lot of like the whale and like meta player communities for Star Rail, and for some reason players hate it when you use the eagle set on any unit. If someone uses the eagle set on Kafka and Cyrene just for fun, silly action advances, yeah, I don't know why people get mad at it. Why do people get mad on the eagle set? It's just, sure, it's 2 pieces useless, but it's 4 pieces so outlandishly good, I guess. Is that why? I don't know. I just find it funny that the meta players get mad when you it's like, because when I see people sharing their team builds online and their character builds and they use the eagle set, everyone just instantly disregards that guy's team build or unit build because eagle. Sorry, Vel. Don't worry. We'll talk about Nikkei in a hot minute. Actually, no, we already finished talking about Nikkei. You know, Vel, here, I'll ask you this question since you were here. Should I stream the new Nikkei event? Is it that good enough that we should stream it? Or should I just enjoy it off stream? Question mark. Oh yeah, also Left, I gave you the wrong information a week ago. You asked me if I finished Goddess Fall or not. I did. I finished it on stream. But what I was thinking of the Nikkei event, I didn't finish Old Tales. That's the one I didn't finish. I want to correct that information I told you. So I should go for it. If it's about my girl SW, then I might go for it. One of those Sparkles changes in TLDR, I kind of looked into it. I was going to read more into the changes later today after stream. You can share it if you want. Who's this fake news? I know, I lied. Well, okay, look, I was misremembering and it was the end of the stream, okay? Gosh. But yeah, I like Goddess Fall. Although, verily so. Nayuta's, although I feel like Nayuta, even though she was supposed to be the star unit for the event, it really felt like it was more on everyone and not really Nayuta herself. She didn't really shine as much as compared to other events. But she also has a very interesting agenda. I still don't know what Nayuta's agenda is. You kind of flop oomfies. Well, let's just hope in the first arc, story arc, that isn't the quote-unquote prologue, Nayuta has a bigger role to play. Nayuta. Yeah, dude, Chimon was awesome. Naked King? I didn't realize Naked King was transferable. You know what, some of my favorite Nikkeis are the ones that get empowered by getting more naked. Crown gets more power by getting naked. Motherfucking Snow White got more stronger because she got more naked. Goddamn, but goddamn, Snow White sleeper build? Woo! Talos Naked King soon. It's just his fucking generator. I like Talos's VA for EN. It's very interesting that they went for. I wonder what was the creative choice for making the Talos male in English, where JP and KR is female. I wonder what was the creative decision behind that. Also, who's the voice actor for Talos? Risker Rain 2 got the new one. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier during the winter sale. I heard that Gearbox actually released a good DLC for once. JP Talos is all mine. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, I can't believe it's just armor. I need Armored Core 6 DLC or something, please. Yeah, the new Risker Rain class has the, what was it? The Drifter, the new Drifter and Operator class or some shit. Alloyed Collective, yeah. I heard it's good. I might check it out. I was gonna buy it and play it for stream, and then I remember we were playing Rule anyways. Skills of crit damage roll first, second turn. For 6 SP. Whoa, okay. SP recovery can overflow. That does help. Cypher, wait, Cypher, they're buffing. Oh no, her skill Cypher. Sorry, not the unit Cypher. I forget her skill's called Cypher. Yeah, he turns. Right. Okay, so just kind of fix the inconsistency of her kill, which I don't mind. Cool. It's cool that they're fixing her inconsistency. All that knowledge. Okay, but who's the voice actor for Talos? Okay, let me Google this. Nikkei EN Talos VA. He sounds very familiar, huh? Do they have him credited? Oh god, the IMDb is so big because there's so many characters in this fucking game. Oh boy. It's not sorted by alphabetical order. Okay, yeah, this cast is way too fucking large. I'll look into who Talos is the NBA later. Yeah, see, I see Kilo, but not Talos. Oh, dude, you know what I forgot? I need to watch the new episode of Strange Fate. I just remembered. I'll wait till Saturday. There's gonna be another episode. Have you all been watching Strange Fate? Go watch it. Might be a non-VA, could be, yeah. I'm not finding anything. I'm kind of scrolling through IMDb right now. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, nope. Either way, I do like Talos' ENVA. He's cool. Thing with Chatterbox's VA is goated, dude. Dude, whoever they casted for Chatterbox is goated. Is Chatterbox credited? Let me see. Yeah, oh, okay. Let me see. Let me scroll. Chatterbox VA. His Firefly's mate. Yeah, he's Sam. He's also Sam. Yeah, Sam. Oh god. No, I'm not using fandom. No, I can't find. Aiden Rudd. Yeah, that's his name. Who else does he voice? He's the EN voice actor for Beelzebub, Grand Blue. That's cool. Yeah, I'm looking at behind the voice. He does like half of the characters in Smite. Bunch of background anime characters. He voices Lysander? Really? He's the English voice for Lysander in Pokemon? That's cool. Yeah, he mostly voices a lot of background characters. Yeah, his only other big role I can see is Beelzebub from Grand Blue. There's Sam and there's Chatterbox. Oh, speaking of not really Grand Blue, but you know something I was looking into over the weekend? Uma Musume beta stuff, or like early development like artwork and concept art. And I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but a lot of the early concept art of what you call it, of Uma Musume was like done in Grand Blue style. It's really cool, especially in some characters. As much as I prefer them going the more cartoony anime style for the current release, although some of the units go really hard in Grand Blue's art style. I think my favorite one is probably Manhattan Cafe. I think Manhattan Cafe in what you call it? Oh yeah, Ishii Amazon's good too. The official Minnie Mouse VA is also Cinderella and Hell. Oh god. She goes commando, yep. A lot of the OGR for Uma Musume was really interesting. Like, did you know that fucking Manhattan Cafe was supposed to be the original yandere Uma before they decided on Still in Love? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the current version of Manhattan Cafe being this weird stares too much kind of type, but yandere, the yandere like vibe that she gave off in her OG artwork was pretty cool. But I do like how they do it now. And some card. Oh really? Oh shit! In the support cards. That is really cool. Like Super Creek and Tomomo Cross. Ooh. I should probably see those. I didn't see Super Creek or Tomomo's. Damn, when is Tomomo Cross supposed to come out? I want to pull on her banner when she drops. When is Tomomo Cross's banner? I can't remember when she came out in JP. I don't know how much longer we have to wait. I want to pull for Brokey. What did you say? January 22nd. Okay, so end of the month. Ish. Shit, when Ironfield comes out, damn it. When Enfield's release date, damn it. And then also, aren't we supposed to get Christmas Ogre like soon? Because we have the Christmas event going on right now, but I don't see Christmas Ogre anywhere. Where is she? Unless they're not saying it on Steam. Let me see. You know, just a story event. Oh no, it's, you know, she's here. Never mind. You mean now? Yeah, no, she is here. Never mind. I gotta go pull on that. I will now pull on. She's here, UP. Sorry, I haven't logged in like almost a week, so I didn't know. I will go grab her now. Although I'm only just getting one copy. I don't need a plethora. I need to pull Heidi. I mean, I don't mind Vioa, but she's not my type of Uma. Story's nice though. Vioa Haide. You know, as a unit I forgot to pull on when I was waiting for her banner, Hishi Akibono. So I hope I pull for her randomly. Hopefully. Because Uma Musume, after year 1, gets pretty bad banner inflation. Because the only units that don't get added to standard banner are holiday units, i.e. Halloween and Christmas. But every other unit that always released just gets added to standard after 2 other banners. So yeah, fortunately Uma becomes the victim of banner float or bloat. See, what I like about Hoyo is they don't have banner bloat, but they take so long to add units, what you call it, rate up units to standard banner. Like, what was it? I think Genshin only ever added 2, right, in their many years, and what, Star Rail barely just added Blade. Who did they add? It was Blade, Fushuan. Who else did they add to a standard? I already forgot. Who else did they add to standard banner? Was it Ruin Mei? Can't wait for the Grand Prix Zone, man. Sela, yeah, Sela. Oh, Sela. But then again, like I said, it does beat it. I think if I was to run a gacha game, how I would do it is there would be the standard banner, and then after like the year 1 cycle, like, oh, here's all the 1.0 units in their own separate banner, forever pull, and you can choose whoever you want to rate up. Although Nikkei, how they do it's not too bad, because Nikkei also has the unfortunate consequence of banner bloat, but you could focus your pulls though, which does solve the issue of banner bloat. So, you know, That was a grind hell unit for hardcore JP players. Oh god. Wishlist, come save us. Yeah. There's different ways. I think Star Rail's handing, because I know Hoyo doesn't want to add banner bloat, and also because they know there's money by keeping them rate up. So they selectively and slowly add units to standard banner and just sell other ones in the store, or just give them away for free, which is cool. Don't know how Zenless is gonna tackle it once they hit year 3. Gotta sleep. All right, good night, Leferino. Actually, I might have that in stream soon. No, we're still good. We're still gooch. We'll see. We'll see how gacha games handle their banners, because I don't think any gacha is more guilty of banner bloat more than FGO. FGO, even with their, because what was it? FGO, even after like 6 years, never added a pity system, even though every other gacha had a pity system. Like, FGO has banner bloat, never had a pity system. It's one of the more expensive gachas to whale on. And even when they did add pity, it didn't really do much. Having that damn story, but dude, I never realized, dude, but like, if you try to pull for the banner bloat, is so hard. It's actually harder to get a 3-star in FGO right now than it is to get a 4-star. Like, people who are just picking up FGO for the first time, like right now, are having the hardest time of their lives trying to get Cuckoo Lane. Like, literally just Lancer Ku. Like, they just can't get him. He's like that fucking hard. Crazy. I'm trying to think, is there any other gacha game that has really bad banner bloat right now? Because I know Uma's gonna get to that. The only other long-standing gacha I could think going on right now is Grand Blue, but I don't know how Grand Blue does their gacha. And the one guy who plays Grand Blue just went to bed, so I can't get an opinion on that. Fuck. Well, we'll see. Well, I guess, like I said, Nikkei has banner bloat, but they solve it with... Thank God, Nikkei finally let you focus Pilgrim units. Holy shit. I guess there's enough pilgrim units now on the banner that like the devs finally like, oh shit, we need to add it. Because goddamn, you know what's also crazy? Even though I don't have, I've had a maxed out Dorothy since her day one of her banner, and even when I have other pilgrims on raid up, I still pull a motherfucking Dorothy. Every time I come back to Nikkei and we do pulls. Go to any Nikkei stream where I'm doing pulls. I always pull one Dorothy. Every single fucking time. She won't leave me alone. Like, Doro, I love you, but please. Look, there's no point in having more than 10 copies of a unit. I don't remember. How many copies do you need to max it out? 7? 8? I know it's not 10, it's like 7, right? Which I was about to say is a lot, but it's also the same amount you need for Star Rail. Or is it 8? Either way. Also, I guess if the event's still running by next week Thursday, we'll instead of just chatting next week Thursday, we'll do sorry, my voice is hella dry. We'll do we'll play Nikkei instead of just chatting next week on Thursday. Is part 2 of that event already out? Because if it's already out, that means next week should be hard mode, right? Right? Question mark? For all my Nikkei gooners watching. Okay, cool. So we can just knock out the event like next week Thursday. Cool. And it should give enough time for you guys to catch up on the story, so you don't have to worry about spoilers. I can't even do that funny voice. Spoilers. My voice is so dry. It is literally hella dry today. Okay, so I think what we'll do, we'll do Wuwa this week. Next week we'll do Nikkei instead of just chatting, and then Wuwa, and then we'll dedicate the week after that just 2 streams of Art Enfield, and then the Saturday we'll end up with Wuwa. We're just gonna keep on binging Wuwa until we get the patch cycles for Zenless and Star Rail. I'm blanking out. My god, I play so much gachas, I'm blanking out, chat. I can't keep up. Is there anything cool going on in the Nikkei store right now? Any cool like bonuses or anything right now? Because I know usually when they do like these events, they have like cool event stuff you could grab or buy, make whaling quote unquote slightly cheaper, like discounted pools or some shit. I have a step up banner. I think it's okay, so it's just another step up. Then you can pick any one Nikkei, any except for the new one. And you know what I also need to do? I need to catch up on seasonals. Okay, I have so many gotchas, so many seasons to catch up, and not enough fucking time. Not only that, I need to watch season 2 of the Fallout show as well. Fuck. Ugh. Okay, I'll just wait for all the Fallout episodes to drop. Probably catch up on anime seasonals. Look, man, I wish I had infinite time. If I could just freeze time and then just catch up on everything in unfreeze time, perfect. Trying to think, is there anything else I'm missing up on? No, I don't think. I think that's about it. Yeah. I think that's it. I think the only big game we're waiting for at this point is Pragmata. We'll wait for Pragmata to come out, and well, what else? Let me see here. That's not really about it. I guess we could also play Death Stranding. You guys want to do Death Stranding? You guys want to play Walking Sim? Because Risk of Rain is like something you do once or twice. There's no story. It's just a roguelike. You just kind of spam it. I kind of, you know, maybe we'll also do Risk of Rain. Because as someone who also been wanting to play Risk of Rain again after playing a lot of Mega Bonk, I kind of want to play Risk of Rain again. Because Mega Bonk has a lot of like Risk of Rain inspired mechanics, which just makes me want to play Risk of Rain again. And of course with Gearbox being so back, you know what's the issue? You know why? Because I'm fucking playing Destiny 2. Don't worry. Once Renegade's expansion is over in Destiny 2, I'll drop the game again and just have more time to play other games. I'm sorry, but when you give me Star Wars and give me a lightsaber, of course. Artificer, I still like the Bandito guy. Or Bounty Hunter, what was he? The guy with the cowboy hat. He's still my favorite class. I like the big old Shogun. I like Poison. You know, Poison Dog is like one of the S tier units that help people. I see people go like, because I think the guy who has the record for the longest run used the Poison Dog guy, but he's just kind of hard to use. Well, not only that, melee is just kind of hard to do in Risk of Rain, but when it pops off, it pops off. Okay, Twitter, can you stop recommending me Prismailly clips? Now's not the time, Twitter. Not the time, Twitter. Not the time, place for it. Oh shit! You know, also, you know what figure's coming out? I need to buy the fucking the Race Queen Scarlet, or the whatever, the collab outfit for Stellar Blade. That one for Scarlet. Yeah, that figure's coming out soon. I need to buy that one. Other than that, is there any other figure I want to grab that's coming out? Not really. I think that's about it. I think I've covered everything I wanted to go over today. Would you like that random meme real quick? Oh boy, the PC drought's getting worse. Dude, it is crazy that it's more cheaper to buy a new gun than it is to fucking buy PC parts. Oh boy. Choose do you want to buy 8 gigabytes of RAM for $1,000 or a pistol for 400? That's insane. What the hell? Well, I guess I've covered everything. We're also hitting the end of the music playlist, so I'm gonna call it here. That's all I really have for what we got on my notes here. I think I've covered everything. If I remember anything, I'll bring it up tomorrow, but I'll call it here. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. Thanks for all the subs y'all taught us today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Play some Wuthering Waves finally after how many years? It's been like what, 2 years? Year and a half? I don't know when was the last time I played Wuthering Waves. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me just new stick or a RAM or a mortgage. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because I think I've covered all my notes. I'm not finding anything else, so we'll call it here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If I'll let you guys know again on Saturday if we're streaming on Saturday or not. Like I said, if I don't stream within the hour I'm supposed to go live on Saturday, then just say that stream is void. Other than that, y'all have a good one. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah, look at that. The song, it's an ending song. It's perfect timing.